Welcome back to the morning show. It is, of course, a What's Cooking Wednesday, and the point of today has officially arrived. We're in the TMS kitchen, and with 2 days to go, we are still celebrating Veganuary. And of course, the start of the Lunar New Year, I thought, what better way to get into the kitchen with one Chef Videhi, but other than making Buddha bowls. Simple, easy, really cost effective as well, which is very important.
Yes.
Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you so much for having me.
I mean, I love your little gloves. I feel like I also need, but maybe next time.
Hey.
I mean, is this like the new fashion in the kitchen?
I thought, I need to complete
I love
this
it, I love it. Listen, you've been here before.
Yeah.
It's definitely my first time with you. I'm very excited to see the flavor, excuse the pun, you bring to the kitchen, but also what we're going to be making today. And I said it's Buddha bowls.
Yes.
In my head, when I saw it, I was like, is that like another version of a poke bowl, but there's a twist?
Right. So this is my Tofu Buddha Bowl.
I love
I know that you asked me earlier, but isn't that a poke bowl?
Yes.
And I know poke bowls actually comes from Hawaii. It originates from there. But this is a Buddha bowl, and I chose the Buddha bowl in line, just to celebrate Buddha and the Lunar New Year. So in my head, when we're talking about the Lunar New Year, I'm thinking about the Chinese New Year.
Yes.
I think it's
Which
the
are two different
Asian.
things.
It's two different things,
Yes.
right? So, but that is one of the celebrations, that we can look forward to in this Lunar New Year.
I'm very excited. I see some of my favorite things there when I cook at home. These are things I go to, my gingers and my edamame beans and my avo. So let's start exactly with what we need to make this dish. So I'm going to ask you to please take us through exactly all the ingredients for this Buddha bowl.
Right. So here I have black rice.
Okay.
Right, have you heard about black rice?
I've heard of black rice, but to be honest, like I said, I usually go to sticky rice or have a brown rice. Black rice is obviously just also different there because it adds some color to your bowl.
That's exactly why I chose this, right? So for me, creating a Buddha bowl or creating any recipe, I'm all about flavor, color, and nutrients, right? So we have here the black rice, which is high in iron, fiber, and a protein. And that's what we're looking for, right?
Love that.
And then we have, I'll come back to that, right? So I'm gonna start with the avocado. So we have avocado, which is good fats. Then we have the edamame beans.
Yum.
Right? And now edamame beans in this dish, or in any dish that you want, you can either just steam them or you can even have them raw, right? Because I want this to be a nice, wholesome, very healthy dish, I let them raw. I just let them thaw out. You can even put them in boiling water.
I even leave them raw as well.
And it's perfect. And then we have a nice crunch of the cashew nuts.
Yes.
Then your favorite, my favorite.
I could eat that whole bowl, I'm not even joking.
Right? The ginger, pickled ginger. It adds a beautiful color to this dish. And just going back to the complete Buddha bowl, I think that this is just a wonderful tapestry of textures and flavors.
Totally.
That's exactly why I love this Buddha bowl. And then we have, some people call it a red cabbage, but I mean, come on, this looks purple, right?
That's purple too, but they do say red, and I have
Why
no
do they
idea
say
why.
it's red?
But that's also going to add some great crunch to our bowl.
Yes, so we have the crunch here. Now for the star of this dish, our tofu.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes,
it's actually not a secret, I'm telling this on live TV.
Okay.
I have never made tofu at home. I would either just order it ready-made, but apparently it's super easy.
Yes, absolutely easy. So now what tofu, right? People say that it's blah and it's bland. But let me tell you, this is a sucker for flavor. What you add to it is what you're going to be getting out.
It's almost like a sponge. It just absorbs everything.
It just sucks in everything.
Okay, but you've definitely got a lot of spices and flavor there that's going into it. So I'm very excited.
And just going back to the tofu, previously I was on the show and then I also made a tofu dish, a spicy tofu scramble. And I said to the people, I am here to turn tofu from blah to bland to bloody good.
Love that. Love that. You should have that on an apron.
I should. Right. And for the spices, I'm just going to take you through this. So I have some chili powder here. This is just plain chili powder. You can use paprika, you can add, or just omit it, whatever you like. And then I have some cornstarch here. That's just to add a bit of a crunch to it.
Yeah, when we fry that, it just adds a little golden brown to it.
Yeah. Then onion powder, garlic powder, and some cumin.
Okay.
That's all we need here.
Perfect.
This is for the end. We're going to sprinkle it.
We
so we
know
have
what
the
that's
black
for.
sesame
Yes.
and we have the white sesame, and that is just to make things all pretty, and there's a lot of nutritional value in this as well. And then we have
Some
soy
soya.
sauce.
Of course, a staple for everything.
And it's an Asian inspired dish.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, you need your soy sauce.
I am very, very keen to taste this, but I know before we taste it, we've got to mix this tofu. So
Oh, yes, we do.
You've got
Yes.
your gloves on.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you
Yeah.
to talk me through it. So the
All
tofu
right.
is essentially going to be mixed in this bowl
Yeah.
before we fry it.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we want to do is, I'm going to do this
Yes,
now. I'm just
absolutely.
going to pour this in here, right? It's okay if we have a bit of liquid in there, and this is firm tofu. You can use softer tofu, but then you're going to have to be a little careful. You know, it's quite
I like
delicate.
more firm. Same with like an
Yes.
avocado. Like
Yeah.
a little bit of firm one, just one cuts better, it slices better, and it just
And looks prettier.
Exactly. I'm with
when
you.
when
I'm
we're
with you.
plating, right? Now I'm going to take. So I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to pour.
You see, you know your things. You
Right.
just go
I'm just
freehand.
I'm
When
just gonna
I'm at
pour
home,
it.
I'm like,
Yes.
if it says 1 teaspoon,
You're
I'm
going
like,
to do that.
1
Oh,
teaspoon.
no, you know what? So I do have cooking classes.
Yes.
And then if I say 1 teaspoon, it's being measured 1 teaspoon.
Yes.
Which is good. And I always encourage people to follow the recipe first. You know, and then you can add
Oh,
as
onion
much.
powder.
Yeah, this is some onion powder here. Let us get that in here.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Onion powder, I get it. Obviously, I understand. But like, is that just a substitute because we don't have real onion, or does it add a
No.
different flavor to it?
It does add a very different flavor
Okay.
to your meals. It's like when I cook, I will add whole spices.
Right.
Come on. I will add whole spices and then I add ground spices.
And
Because
same with
they
the
do
garlic. I
offer-
mean, you could put fresh garlic in, but this also is just different, right?
Yes, different flavor profiles. Right, so we have that. Do I have my cumin?
Cumin is such a strong spice.
And this I've actually ground at home, and you can have a smell. Right.
Really? You go
Can-
through all that effort?
Yes.
You're a real chef.
Because
then. You're a real chef.
and when people cook and they're like, my food doesn't taste like yours. It would not.
Well, because
we grind our spices. And I know not many people have the time to do that.
Yes.
But if you have the time,
I
try
always say,
freshly
you always
ground.
have the time. You just got to make it.
Make the time.
You know
So
what I
we're
mean?
just going to give that a nice stir. Can I just use
Perfect.
one of this?
I mean, I can already smell all the flavors.
Yes.
I don't know how hot it's going to be. I can take
So,
very hot, so don't
can
worry
you?
about that.
Okay.
100%.
So I actually toned it down.
I'm good with hot food. Mom and Dad
actually
have
wanna
always
do
made
this.
curries at
Yes,
home.
yes,
So I kind of grew up with that. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm there with hot food. Don't worry.
All right. That's great. Now what I'm going to do.
Oh, it smells good already.
Right.
And I'm sure once it starts like frying,
Once we
everything
get it
just
in the
comes
pan,
together.
yes. I'm just going to add a bit of soy sauce to this.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. I did
Right.
not know we're going this route.
Right, just a
Already
little
some
bit.
soya sauce.
Yeah. So we just want that to soak in.
Mm.
This is what I say. This is what takes tofu
Yes.
from blah to blah.
It's like marinating chicken.
Mm-hmm.
We're just marinating tofu.
Yes. So if you want to substitute, I mean, you can just substitute this protein out for any other protein that you want.
Exactly.
Just follow.
And you could probably use the same spices.
Yes, absolutely,
Oh, I love
absolutely,
that.
absolutely. So this is actually quite a versatile recipe.
Oh, I'm
Right?
actually
Can you smell
excited
that?
to
Can you
eat
smell
this.
that?
I am actually.
Okay? We haven't even started cooking it.
Usually I'm like, in the kitchen, I want to eat the food and I'm so
Yeah.
excited, but I don't want to
Yeah.
eat too much because we're still doing a whole show and I don't want to be too
Yes.
full.
Oopsie,
But this one I
oopsie.
might devour.
Okay.
Like it
Tofu.
smells delicious.
You know, that tofu just jumped out there, and it made me think about a joke about tofu. I don't know if I should share that now.
I mean, if
Can
it's
I?
funny,
It's funny.
I don't
I
want you
think
to not be funny, imagine.
So why did the tofu cross the road?
Well, is it like the chicken to get the other side?
Oh, to prove that it was not chicken. Come
Oh, that's
on,
cute,
give
actually.
me that.
That's cute. She put that at the back of your apron. So how long
Right.
do we marinate this for?
Now, you can marinate this for. Now I'm going to fry
Oh,
it,
it's
right? For this,
done.
I'm just going to fry it like this. But you can marinate this maybe for 10 minutes or overnight. The longer you leave it, the more it's going to soak up and just.
I still
build-
think
build
like I
on that
always
flavor,
treat
right?
tofu like a sponge. So when we're
Yes.
frying this,
Yeah.
it's gonna absorb everything in anyway.
Yes. Yeah. So I just want to
So
add a little
that's really
more.
great. We're definitely we're gonna be
that's fine.
frying this
Yeah.
then on the next when we come back, so that
Okay,
people can
all
see
right.
how we bring it together.
Okay,
is
great.
this it essentially like
This
we
is
have
it.
done?
This
You
is
happy?
it. So this dish is so quick and easy.
So no
right?
salt, no
Or-
pepper.
No salt. Wait a minute. I have something for you. If you want,
Yes.
right? Because so you can adjust your soy sauce.
Okay.
Right? And then maybe we can add a little bit of salt. Thank you
Okay.
for reminding me. I will add a little bit here. A little bit here.
This is
And
why
just-
I love
and just
being in the kitchen.
Some for good luck.
Oh,
You know,
I thought we were going to be soft there.
Some for good luck.
I love learning in the kitchen because that's why I'm so in it. I'm so invested because, you know, sometimes when I do go home, I'm like, oh, I learned this one thing while doing What's Cooking Wednesday. I can incorporate it into my home.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about. Everybody watching at home is learning along with us. So it's really, really exciting. So I don't know. I think we should fry it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Let's
you give
do
me
it.
that.
Thank you.
And then
Let's
you can
do
get
it.
your pan ready.
We got this
Oof,
here.
it smells so good.
I mean, you cannot. And you can use any oil. You know what? Whatever oil that you want to use,
Yes.
go ahead and use that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So if I want to be
You know?
fancy, I can use avocado oil.
I wanted to tell you that, right? So that is one of the healthiest oil.
Yes.
But also if you want to keep your dishes cost effective, I mean, you got to wait, you know. I mean, it's been said that if you want to be healthy, it costs to be healthy.
It does.
Right?
It does.
Unfortunately.
This is so
right?
healthy and
Yes,
this is cost effective.
Yes.
Because everything on this table, essentially, when you buy it, you're almost buying it in some sort of bulk. And it can last long.
Absolutely.
And that's what I love about it.
Absolutely. And it's readily available. Thank you.
So you don't say I didn't help you in the kitchen.
Thank you. You know, and we're always looking for that. We're always looking for that. The social.
Yes, I'm the sous chef. Just what do you need? Do you need a rag?
Yes.
What do you need? Oh, this smells so good,
Right.
eh?
So we're just waiting for that to get a little hot.
Sure.
There we go.
It'll warm up so quickly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
And
love that
gas.
this. And essentially, you know, when we put this all together, it's really a dish you can make for brunch, for lunch, even a dinner. This can work.
So I normally do dinners, and I think that this just works perfectly. And you know what? This is just a crowd pleaser, and it's something that actually wows the crowd because it looks. I mean, this
That's
is
the thing,
totally
all the colours draw you
gourmet
in.
to another level, right?
I've
And
got
look
a-
how simple the ingredients are.
Yes, I've got to switch up.
Right.
Imagine I could
Yeah.
even do this for breakfast and I change this to scrambled egg.
Okay,
Imagine.
There we go.
I
There we
mean,
go.
maybe I'm onto
You know,
something.
And when it comes to these bowls, I think that you can be the master of your own creation. You
Yes,
can
'cause
add
anything goes.
whatever you want. Yes. I'm going to add this in here.
Oh,
Look at that.
it's already starting to like.
Right. Now we're sizzling in the
Yes,
kitchen.
now we're sizzling.
Yes. I'm just gonna get that in there. And what I like about the firm tofu, we can just get it all in there.
Yes. Yum.
Yeah.
It looks really, really delicious.
And you know, while it's frying, you can always just add more of the spices. If you feel that you want to add maybe more soy sauce or maybe more chili powder or garlic
Question.
powder, you can bring
How
it
do you
up.
know when tofu is cooked? What are you looking for?
Right. So you know, traditionally, right, people actually eat tofu raw.
Okay.
Right? If you think about the bowls, if you think about the soups, sometimes it is just as is. They cut it out and they put it in their broth. Right? You can deep fry them. You can just pan fry them.
It's very versatile protein.
So it's not one of those things where
You have to cook it perfectly.
you need to
So
look at
essentially, we're just almost
tender.
like flash frying it now.
You know what? We actually forgot to put our
Oh, yes.
cornstarch, which is not a problem. I'm just going to throw it in here.
Yes.
Right? So and
cornstarch
I like
just
this.
adds a
and
bit
I
of
like
crunch
this.
to it, right?
Yes.
I often
it's
do
not
this
a
on my
tra-
chicken as well.
Yes. So it's not a train smash if you like to forget your things. You know what? You don't have to start
Yeah,
all
because
over.
essentially it's all
Just
going to
add it
fry
in,
together.
Add it in. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think all this talking. There we go.
You see what the oil is doing now, essentially. All these flavors are all mixing and infusing in together.
Yes.
This is very delicious. It smells good.
Now, if you're putting fresh garlic in here, let me tell you that it's just going to take it to another level.
Right. So this looks really, really good. I'm very excited.
And that's all there is to this dish. We're just frying it. Getting that. You want the flavors to nicely infuse.
Chef Videhi, I'm going to leave you to fry.
Yes,
We're going to go to news, and I
yes.
cannot wait to come back because then essentially we're going to assemble
Yes.
our tofu Buddha Bowl.
Absolutely.
Very, very exciting
Absolutely.
stuff.
I'm very excited for that.
You keep
Yes?
working,
Yes.
you bring
Thank
your
you, thank
magic.
you. Yes.
On that note though, we'll see you guys shortly. I cannot wait to see what this dish actually looks like with all these fusions of color and just the flavor. Stick around to the morning show, lots more coming up. We'll see you shortly.